So, for Weird Crime today, I thought we'd change gears a little bit. I was thinking about some of the unsung heroes in law enforcement, the dispatchers, that they hear it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the
Mhm.
crazy. And so I found some dispatch first accounts of some stories that I thought you guys might enjoy. I liked a lot of them. This first one absolutely killed me. A girl wrote in and said, not from an operator, but from my boyfriend who called in. He worked a late shift, walking home about 2 a.m. The shift he got off, this time he worked a few hours late. So he was coming home really early in the morning.
Mhm.
He called 911 and he said, I'd like to call and report a fire. So they lived in a fire prone area and they'd had a really bad fire year. And he was seeing a fire glowing out on the horizon.
Oh.
They said, where is it located? He said, on the hillside just east of the city. Uh, so he starts giving more locations and details, and he says, oh God, it's getting bigger. The whole top of the hill is on fire now. And 911 says, stay calm, sir. We're sending someone out. And he says, it's getting bigger and bigger. Doesn't anyone else see this? It's lighting up the whole sky around it. It's
Oh,
huge.
no.
Oh God. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. It's the sun.
Just the sun rising up over the hillside, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my hill. That's funny.
I love that he told this story,
Yeah,
so
that he
that
admits
everyone
that
could
this happened.
revel in his embarrassment. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
This woman said, I had another woman call to say her cat was stuck in a tree. I just knew she wanted the fire department to come out and save the cat. So I got my that's only in movies speech ready. Then she
Mhm.
said, so anyway, my husband climbed up to get the cat and now he's stuck too.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is my favorite. So they did come. Yeah. All fast and wearing a bandit mask. May have robbed a couple of trash cans. We lost him in a foot pursuit.
Jeez. That's pretty cute.
Isn't that the greatest?
Yeah.
This one recently got a call from a panicked 11-year-old boy who thought he had locked himself in a wardrobe while home alone.
Oh.
I was on the phone with him for a while before I suggested sliding the door instead of pushing on it, like you would when entering or exiting a room. I heard a few sniffles on the other end of the line and then a quiet, oh, yeah, I forgot the door went like that.
Oh, no. Whoops.
One woman called because she thought her house was being shot at. Turns out she forgot about her eggs boiling on the stove and they exploded one by one.
Oh, man.
She
Oh,
was just a little old lady trying to cook some eggs.
yeah.
Yep. This woman dialed 911 to say there were men in her house trying to kidnap her. Turned out the men were police officers who were arresting her.
Oh.
Or this big genius called 911 and said, I'm at the convenience store. This guy won't sell me beer. The dispatcher said, okay, why not? The caller said, I can't show him my ID because I'm not 21.
Oh,
The
what?
dispatcher, yeah, he's quite drunk. The dispatcher says, without an ID, the clerk can't sell to you, especially if you're underage. And he says, but other clerks let me bribe them. I told him that, and he still won't take my bribe and sell to me. Make him come take the bribe. And dispatch says, well, we can't force the clerk to accept your bribe, and we definitely won't let him sell to a minor. Do you want to wait there and I can have an officer come talk to you in person? And he says, yeah, I will sit outside and wait for you. And he did.
Whoo, dumb criminal. Wow.
Hmm. Or this super smart lady who called in to let 911 know that her roommate stole her heroin. So the police had to come sort that one out and arrest them
Oh,
both.
gosh.
Hmm. Yep. This one is a real problem. 911 operator answers, and a man says, "I need an ambulance now." And she says, "What's going on?" I can't tell you. I just need an ambulance." And she said, "Well, sir, you'll need to tell me why." And he said, "My junk is stuck in the wall, okay?"
Ah! Oh, dear.
So she said, "Please stay on the line for fire and rescue."
Oh, well,
Yep.
maybe you won't do that again, huh?
um, or this one. My uncle was a dispatcher in a suburb of St. Paul. He said that at one point someone called 911 and said, "I'd like to report two suspicious vehicles passing something back and forth in Potawatomi Park." And he said, "Okay, we'll send an officer out to assess." So he called it out, "Officer to dispatch two suspicious vehicles in Potawatomi Park passing items back and forth." And the car said, "That's me and officer something or other passing Cheetos."
Oh, for hell's
That's
sake.
pretty great. And lastly, I know this might not be emergency per se, but I didn't know who else to call. There's a person in a giant monkey suit running down the road, humping all of the fire hydrants. The dispatcher said, well, okay, then we'll call someone out." Turns out there really was someone in a giant monkey suit. That was definitely humping every fire hydrant he came across. Wasn't necessarily illegal, but
Yeah, I know, I'm
you
like, I
know,
don't know if that's a crime, but okay.
but it was happening.
Definitely was.
And so many others. For a good time, look up crazy dispatch calls. There are some doozies out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there
we,
are.
we do lots of hard, sad, terrible around here, and sometimes it's kind of nice to lighten it up. So there you go.
Yes, it is. Thank you for that.